What's up, YouTube? It's me, Kenneth of What's New Barbecue. Thanks for stopping by. Today's going to be a good one, guys. We got pork butt, pulled pork. You can make so many things with this. If you haven't made one before, I highly suggest you do. We're talking peppers, tacos, nachos, but without getting held up too long, we're going to be rolling on the Baby Weber kettle today and seeing how much smoke we can get put on this pork butt on that baby kettle. And then we're going to be using some special wood chunks. Y'all stick around to find out about those. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscription button and that bell so you can keep track of this barbecue journey. Let's get out to that baby kettle and get this pork butt rolling. Alright, we're getting this little Baby Weber heated up, and I've got a few hickory wood chips in here, but I also want to use something different, so let me show you all the setup here. We've got our snake method on this side, and we're going to cook our pork butt on this side. I've got a few hickory wood chips in there, but we're going to use something new. It's called VIP Barrel, and this is the whiskey spiced apple pie shine oak. It smells awesome, smells just like apple pie moonshine. I'm going to add one of these in here. You don't need too much of this. It'll be a nice pungent smell and add to the flavor of your cook. So we'll put that log right there in the middle. Put our grate back on. And again, if we need to add more wood throughout the cook, we will. So I'm going to shut this down. Let's get that pork butt seasoned up. We got our pork butt out of the package. It's looking nice. It's not the biggest pork butt, so that'll be perfect on this Baby Weber. You can see that smoke rolling. It's smelling awesome with that hickory and that apple pie moonshine from VIP Barrel. We're going to do some simple stuff to this pork butt today. I'm going to do some brisket rub, which is a simple salt, pepper, garlic combination. Any type of protein meat can deal with some salt, pepper, garlic, so we're going to top that off afterwards with a little bit of North Texas Barbecue Addict all-purpose rub, the Smoke Shake. So let's go ahead and get this bad boy seasoned up. It's a little windy, so I'm just going to show you seasoning up one side, and then I'll finish the rest off camera. Put a nice coating of this on here. This is going to help with our bark and color, just like that. This rub from Youngbucks has a great consistency and texture on it, so I use it on all kinds of things. That's perfect for one side, and then we'll top it with the all-purpose North Texas Barbecue Addict Smoke Shake. There we go, trying to catch some of it in the wind. Just like that. I'm going to do that to both sides, and then I'll catch up with y'all when we're tossing it on. Alright guys, we've got our pork butt on. It's all seasoned up, looking great. Nice color with that Youngbucks brisket rub and the North Texas Barbecue Addict all-purpose smoke shake. The snake is catching here on the end like we want it to. We've got our hickory wood chips trickled throughout to make sure we got some nice smoke penetration for the whole cook. And then we've got a log or chunk of that apple pie moonshine wood from VIP Barrel. All that information will be down below in the description box. This is an old smoker that a buddy of mine actually gave to my son, and we've only grilled burgers on it and steaks and things like that and some chicken breasts. So let's see how this pork butt turns out on the Baby Weber. We'll catch back up with y'all in about 2 hours. While we've got a little bit of time, we're about an hour and a half until we check on this pork butt. As you can see, this Baby Weber kettle is smoking awesomely. I want to remind y'all, this is a collaboration with Frack Daddy Barbecue. I'll leave his information down below in the description box. He is also going to throw down on a pork butt, guys. Make sure you go check him out. Tell him What's New Barbecue sent you. I also want to send a shout out to my buddy Rick's Barbecue and Specialties. He was cooking on some Baby Webers on one of his videos before. And it kind of got me thinking, hey, I've got a Baby Weber kettle. This is actually my son's, like I mentioned earlier, but why not? Let's give it a try. This is what barbecue's about. It's about having fun, and most importantly, smelling that smoke in the air. That is smelling awesome, and I can already tell you, That chunk of apple pie moonshine has caught, and it is what's fueling the fire right now, and it's smelling amazing. So information down below in the description box, guys. I'll check back with y'all in an hour and a half, and we'll see how this pork butt's doing. Alright guys, it's been 2 hours later. It's time to check on this pork butt, see how this baby kettle's been doing. I haven't done anything to it besides, I've got to admit, I cheated on y'all just a small amount here. I put some more of that apple pie moonshine VIP barrel wood chunks in there, just one more, just to make sure we had that smoke penetration with that flavor profile. So let me get this camera turned around and we'll see what this pork butt's looking like. Alright guys, as you can see, it's smoking good. Like I said, I just added a chunk in there. Let's go ahead and see what this bad boy is looking like. It's smelling awesome. Got great smoke going. I'm going to go ahead and what I want to do, man, look at that color. What I want to do is rotate this pork butt while we have this opened up. That smoke smelling awesome from that apple pie moonshine. Let's go ahead, and if you're not used to picking things up or handling things like this without gloves, don't do it. But I have basically become accustomed to it, so just move quickly if you do it that way. But that's what we got there. That's looking awesome. We just want to rotate that to make sure that we don't get too charred on one side, because this is a small baby kettle. So I want to go ahead and shut this lid down. That's smelling awesome. We're not going to do anything else to it, and we'll check on that in 2 more hours. Get this lined up. Old baby kettle. Alright, and so we're rolling on this baby Weber kettle, and this is the first time I've ever done this, like I said, so we're just riding this out and going with the punches. As you can see, we got some heavy smoke going, and what I did is I actually added about 6 to 8 unlit Kingsford Blue charcoal in there with some wood chips as well, the hickory wood chips, and then one more chunk of that VIP barrel moonshine wood there, the wood chunk there. So it's smelling good. We got the moonshine smell and that hickory wood. And I want to go ahead and check the internal temperature on this pork butt and see what it's looking like. The bark's looking good. Everything else is looking great. We're at about 147, 148 there. And right about 149 there. That's looking awesome, looking juicy. I'm going to go ahead and let this lid stay off for about 5 or 10 minutes so I can get the rest of these wood chips and this chunk lit so we can get a good clean oxygen and a good smoke flow. But after that, I'll shut this down and keep on cooking. Alright, it's time to check on our pork butt and see what we're looking like. We got a good smoke rolling. Smelling awesome here. Got a good bark setting in there. Let's go ahead and take a peek at the internal temperature and see where we're at. We're exactly in the stall area, right around 150 still, exactly where we were last time. A little bit heavier there. So I'm going to go ahead and add a little, man, look at those juices there. I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more wood chips to this and shut it down. And next time I see y'all, it'll be after it's rested, and we'll see what it's looking like at that point. We're going to cook this bad boy to about 200 degrees internal. And like I said, we'll see what it's looking like at that point and give it a taste. Boy, look at that color and that bark. That's looking awesome. Got some nice juices in here. Let's go ahead and take this bone right out. Give it a shake there. There we go. That's looking good enough to me. Man, it's got a beautiful color on it. Nothing left to do but to tear into it. Golly, she's tender. Man, that's shredding apart like nothing. These are just 2 forks, guys. Again, shout out to Frack Daddy Barbecue for being in on this collaboration. Make sure y'all go check his video out on his pork butt as well. I'm sure it's going to be awesome. Man, this color on this bad boy is looking beautiful. Got great bark. All right, now is when the awesomeness happens. All that work paying off, guys. Y'all saw that pork butt. It's looking awesome. I went ahead and topped it with some just straight up jalapeno slices. And if y'all follow me on social media, y'all know I've been loving this stuff. It's called the tattoo sauce avocado serrano. So I'm just gonna give that a good little squirt on top of this pulled pork as well. And if you don't follow me on social media, check me out on Instagram and Facebook, What's New Barbecue. Instagram is What's New BBQ, the #1. So let's give this a try. Remember, we got those VIP barrel apple moonshine smoke action on this with the hickory wood, the smoke shake from North Texas Barbecue Addicts, and that brisket rub from Youngbucks. Make sure I get some of that sauce, jalapeno, some of that bark. There we go. Cheers, y'all. So good. Man, shout out to Frack Daddy Barbecue again. Make sure y'all go check them out. I appreciate y'all for stopping by What's New Barbecue. And if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscription button and that bell so you can keep track of this barbecue journey. All right, guys, y'all keep on barbecuing.